but the leaders don't consistently. The leaders at the very top of the hierarchy, the president, the vice president, any white cis straight man in a position of authority, is openly denying what's going on. Do you think that Trump's the only person that paid for underage girls? I suspect 90% of the men in D.C. did it. I think anyone who was powerful enough to do anything in a state, whether a mayor, a governor, a senator, a representative, anybody who has enough money or power to make a difference, good or bad, had every reason to be on that list. And I think a lot of women are too. Because 1 out of 4 people approximately aren't straight. So you know they have to hide what they are because of the political party they're in. I mean, if we could get all the escorts, hookers, and trafficked people together and they make a list of all the people in the last 40 years that have used their services, legally or illegally, I would say almost everybody in D.C. would be on the list. Because those are the kind of people we think are good enough to be in office. And it's no different in a church. You look at white male hierarchies, from Jehovah's Witness to Mormons, Catholicism, Southern Baptist. This is the place where 1 out of 33 pastors are predators. So my churches had anywhere from 120 to 140 people. That's about a minimum of 3 pedophiles in every church I was in. Now, they don't all have to be kiddie predators. There could have been 1 kiddie predator and 2 women predators, where they go after teens and young women, especially people who are looking for a safe place and are vulnerable. But I'd say there are a minimum of 3 per 120 people in a church. And I went to a church where the church was so toxic, they planted pornography of an adult variety, which is very legal. It's just not acceptable on a pastor's computer, so they could get rid of a very nice preacher. So the people in charge, I believe they were the music minister, who had no experience, license, or a degree to become a pastor. He got to become a pastor due to threats and expelling people who wouldn't support him. Kind of sounds like Trump, doesn't it? And yeah, they framed the pastor with adult pornography so they could take his job. And I'm not saying the pastor was innocent, because I don't believe that these kind of people do this. I honestly believe that a lot of them do it. But this person wasn't the kind of person that was into legal stuff. They definitely weren't into illegal stuff either. This wasn't the kind of person that would do anything, legal or not. And some churches are so toxic. And when I mean toxic, I mean they are so evil, so venomous. They will destroy people's lives to get what they want. They create cliques and strongholds within churches where they can basically run your support group, your friends, your family, your social sphere within or outside the church. They can destroy your reputation. They're basically narcissists. Now, not all people who go to church are narcissists, but any religion is going to draw more narcissists than most other environments. Politics, basically any